Hey, what's up, guys? Kurt back with you today to talk about some addition. Oh man, you guys are looking sleepy. Wake up! I love addition. Hopefully, you will too after this. Actually, I bet you already do like addition. So, here's what the Common Core standard says. I'm not going to read it to you, but it says that you need to fluently add by using a bunch of strategies, and I'm going to teach you some of those strategies today. Here's what I'm going to teach you. Add 1, 2, and 3-digit numbers using the standard algorithm. In fancy words, that's what teachers say, standard algorithm. What you need to know, I can't even say algorithm. Say it with me. Algorithm. It's really hard to say. Try to say it 3 times. Algorithm, algorithm, algorithm. Yeah, you don't need to do that. It's known as stacking it up by place value. That's what we're going to work on today. What you need to know to be successful today, you need to be able to know your place values up to the hundreds. So here's the ones place, here's the tens place, here's the hundreds place. If you don't know your place values, you're going to have a hard time today. So if you don't, go back and learn your place values, or you're probably going to be reminded of them today. So if you kind of are a little iffy on them, just pay close attention today. Hey, that's why I'm here. You need to know your addition facts up to 20. You need to know your doubles. You need to know your 5 plus 7s. You need to know those fluently and automatically, because we don't want that to hold you back from being successful in this concept. And you need to know that you need to start in the ones place and you need to work your way left. When you read a book, you start on the left-hand side and work your way to the right. Today, when we do our math problems and later when we do subtraction, or addition problems and subtraction problems, we have to start on the right and work our way to the left. So it's opposite of reading a book. In many ways, math is the opposite of reading, so that's not going to be that hard to remember. So the first step is we need to be able to stack our numbers by place values. We need to know that the ones go with the ones, just like these two little babies. Babies go with babies, right? So ones go with ones. That's kind of a visual image to help you out. The tens go with tens. I picked toddlers for tens because they start with a T. Oh, aren't they so cute? And then hundreds with hundreds. I don't know why I picked this picture, but I guess I picked it because they're older than the toddlers and the babies, and they're worth more. So we're going to take our numbers here and stack them up. We have 6 plus 5. Our ones go with our ones. Beautiful. Here we have 32 plus 68. So we have tens and ones, tens and ones. We need to make sure that they're stacked up, tens with tens and ones with ones. I have my 32 and I have my 6 tens and my 8 ones beautifully lined up. And now we're ready to add these when the time comes. 345, it gets a little bit harder when we have more place values. I have 345 plus 219. Notice how my place values are gorgeous. My ones are with my ones, my tens are with my tens, my hundreds are with my hundreds. My numbers have room to breathe. That's very important. They don't want to be all squished. None of us like to be squished when we go places, so let's not squish our numbers. And now that these are stacked beautifully and they have room to breathe, we'll be ready to do the next step, which is we need to start in the ones place and work our way to the left. So I'm going to stack these numbers up. So I'm going to take 342 plus 215. And we always start on the right hand side, in the ones place. So I have 2 ones plus 5 ones. 2 plus 5 is 7 because I know my facts fluently. And notice how my answer goes right in the ones place also. They're nice and lined up. So now I have 4 tens plus 1 10. That's right, I didn't say 4 and 1 because it's not 4 and 1. It's 4 tens plus 1 10. Be very careful when you're doing that and make sure you're saying the place values as you say the numbers. So 4 tens plus 1 10 is 5 tens. Beautifully lined up. And then I have 3 hundreds plus 2 hundreds, and that's also 5. So 557 is my answer. Started in the ones place and worked my way to the left until I ran out of place values. All right, let's put it all together. So I have 671, making sure to let my numbers breathe. Now I need to match up these place values. 2 in the hundreds place, 2 in the tens place, and a 2 in the ones place. Let me take a look and see if I like it. It looks pretty good. So ones place first, right? I start in my ones place, and then I work my way to the left till I run out of place values. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 7 tens plus 2 tens equals 9 tens, and 6 hundreds plus 2 hundreds equals Everybody? Yeah, equals 800s. You got it. Simple as that. I'm going to look lined up. Tens with tens, hundreds with hundreds. Let's keep going. 526 plus 73. What? I messed up my place values? What are you talking about? I don't mess up my place values. The 73's in the wrong. Oh my gosh. Look what I did, guys. I have 526 plus 73. Ooh, when you have a 3-digit number and a 2-digit number, or any two numbers that you're adding together and there are different amounts of digits in those numbers, you have to be really careful of your place values. So I'm going to write my big number first because I like to put my largest number on top, 526. And now I see that I have 73. I don't have a hundreds place. So if I wanted to, I could actually add a hundreds place in there. So in the hundreds place, I have a 0. So I'm going to add a 0 there. And then 7 is in the tens place. So the 2 is in the tens place in this number. And my 3 is here. So that's when it gets really tricky, when the digits, the number of digits in the problem differ. But I just taught you a trick by adding a 0 in that place value as a place value holder to help you even out the game. So they gave you a trick, but I gave you a solution. So now that we have everything beautifully lined up and our numbers are spaced, we start at the right and work our way to the left. So 6 and 3 is, yeah, man, you guys know your facts. 2 and 7 is, oh yeah, 9. And 5 and 0 is, yes. What's that? I messed up again? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, you're right. So, I did 6 plus 3 right, correct? But then when I said 2 and 7, I said 2 plus 7. And I just warned you before that you need to say 2 tens plus 7 tens equals 9 tens. And 5 hundreds plus 0 hundreds equals 5 hundreds. Thanks for catching me, guys. Hey, you're really listening. I appreciate it. So now I have a 2-digit number and a 2-digit number. So I have 45 and I have 23. So I'm going to add up. Actually, before I add them up, I'm going to make sure ones are with ones, tens are with tens. I'm good to go. Start in the ones place, work my way to the left. So I have 5 plus 3, that equals 8. And I have 4 tens. Did I say it right? Yes. Plus 2 tens, and that gives me 6 tens. Our answer is 68. Gorgeous! Watch out! These are some things that you need to watch out for, some things that students do wrong sometimes in class. You forget to line up your place values. Oh no, just like I did. I made a mistake, but luckily I had you guys to catch my mistake. Sometimes you're not going to have somebody there to catch a mistake. You're going to have to catch it yourself. So line up your place values and pay close attention when you're adding numbers that have different amounts of digits. That's where I messed up. And you always need to start in the ones place. We can't start in the hundreds or the tens. That's a big no, 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 no. So, final thoughts going along with those things you need to watch out for is, think of this as taking baby steps, one step at a time. I know I say that a lot, but it's very, very important to not get overwhelmed by these big problems. So for example, if you have 542 plus 138, just kind of think about this by itself first, 2 and 8. Then move to your tens place, then move to your hundreds place, because for some people this can be very overwhelming if you think about everything at one time. Go place value by place value by place value. Break it down into small measurable steps that you can take confidence in, that you can take ownership in, and once you have ownership, my friends, you have mastery, and once you have mastery, you're ready for more instruction from me, and that's what I love to do most. So I know you're going to master this skill. And until next time, I am out.